Fanmail, Friday. Lovely. A couple reminders, no commissions. WVZ is coming up here in, 2 weeks now, give or take? It's going to be a lot of fun, thus the zombie motif. Probably take this down, because otherwise you're not going to be able to hear me. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. No, I'm not going to End War. I'm going to Afterworlds instead. Some of you may see me there. It'll be loads of fun. I do plan to go to End War next year, and it's going to be lovely. So let's answer some questions. Commander Obsidian. I have a question. I have little to no experience in modding, but I want to mod my Stampede. What should I do? Learn to mod. The basics, the Stampede, while a finicky blaster, is not a terribly complicated blaster because you don't need to rewire it because it's designed to take a higher voltage, and the motor doesn't need to be replaced because it's a very strong motor. It's a 360, I think, as compared to the 130s and 180s that you usually see in blasters. So you can actually get away with just increasing the voltage a little bit. If you go too far, then you'll run into runaway problems, at which point you need to start replacing springs. If you want to go all out, you're going to need to get a metal kit, but apparently those are now available from Lytake and NF Strike. They're sending me a pair. Should be lovely. At which point you can put a much heavier spring in it. At that point you might want to rewire it just because you're going to need a lot more voltage for the heavier spring. But you can also take the locks out. That definitely helps. And there are some 3D printed parts out there on Etsy and so forth. So there are lots of options. Ethan Grant. Will you make a tactical secret shot? Which one? There's several. Probably not. I did the Jolt as a joke, and a lot of people don't seem to have grasped that concept. Coop thought it was hilarious. I showed it to him at Jared's Epic Nerf Battle. I brought it with me just so I could show it to him, and he thought it was the coolest thing ever. So, yeah, maybe not. We'll see. Darken Knight 84. Can a Hammershot cylinder and an Alpha Hawk cylinder be interchanged? A good question. So, not just drop in, obviously. The Hammershot cylinder is a little bit smaller. I assume you're asking because you want to replace your Alpha Hawk cylinder with a high-capacity Hammershot cylinder, or make dropout ones. Either way, it would take a lot more alteration than you might like, because I don't know if the cylinders are going to line up with the piston. Obviously, it's possible with enough epoxy and enough tools you can make just about anything happen, but it isn't just a matter of swapping it in and swapping them out. They don't have the same connection points, or they're the same length, but they're not the same diameter. And yeah, the holes are going to be different, and all sorts of other things are going to be different. So they are not identical. They're not simply hot swappable. No. Nate 44. Dear Cap, do you have any suggestions for a clear top coat of paint? Not particularly. I mean, I just use clear coat that you can get at Home Depot. I have both gloss, matte, and satin finishes, depending on how I want it to look. But since I generally don't bother with that on most of my paint jobs, because I pretty much just paint it black and call it good, I really haven't looked into the difference. There's people who, use the really expensive stuff because they've done a huge amount of work on their paint job and they want it to last forever. And they'll spend more on the clear coat than they did on the entire blaster. But that's not me. Flameface 11. Cap, where did you get that shirt? Which shirt was I wearing? The beatings will continue. That one it was a gift from a friend, I'm pretty sure, in a long since defunct gaming group. Many years ago. Paul Huffman. I recently got an ice rampage that has been left in the sun. The color has gotten a tinge green. I was wondering if there's any way you know of restoring its color. There are a number of tutorials online. I mean, Google it, how to, take sun fading out of plastic. There are some people just recommend using a heat gun, washing it really thoroughly, and then using a heat gun. Other people there are different chemicals you can use. I want to say hydrogen peroxide, but I could be entirely wrong. Do not quote me. Don't try it before researching. There are special chemicals specifically for that. So yeah, do some research. The internet will have answers for you. I don't, unfortunately. Dustin Bergen. Are there any new release blasters coming out later this year that you're looking forward to getting or seeing? Yes, I am rather looking forward to both the Prometheus and the Hades. Those I'm looking forward to. And the Infamous, that one as well. Definitely going to be acquiring those when the time comes. Logan Kunkel. Have you ever considered training to use hook swords? No. John Pozorski. How could you make an Atlas shoot one ball? Modify the loading mechanism so it only loads one ball? Seems like a simple enough question. I haven't actually studied the mechanism well enough to know how easy that would be. It's currently designed so it takes the top two balls out of the magazine, then lowers them down, and then fires them. If you could cut it, block it, find some way to make it so it only loads one, then hypothetically it would work. Alternatively, you can single it, but that really takes the whole joy out of a magazine-fed shotgun. Obviously it's possible, because anything's possible. We have spaceships, but I don't have a specific how-to guide on me at the moment. Henbot464. Have you seen Solo? And if so, what did you think? I have, and I liked it. But then I go out of my way to, like things that I paid money to go be entertained by, so. Pick that! Not even close. Ben Fultran. Do you enjoy Star Wars Legends lore more than the current canon, or do you like Disney's new Star Wars lore most? I really don't have a preference. So much of what existed before was contradictory or, didn't make a whole lot of sense, and a lot of what we've got going on now clearly erased a lot of that or ignores it or contradicts it. I find it all fascinating. The new stuff is very different, but then the original trilogy was very different than the prequel trilogy, which was very different than, say, Clone Wars or Rebels. And the novels were, of course, all very, very different. They went different ways with different characters, and yeah, I find it all fascinating. Doogman1. What is one of your favorite emotion-evoking and plot-heavy anime? Trigun. Trigun is definitely one of my favorites still. McCreel44. Is it possible to buy reverse tactical rail in order to mount a bigger Nerf guns together? Yeah, there's a file on Thingiverse that's rail-to-rail adapters. It's very, very snug. The one that I printed, I had to file it out to get it to fit, but once they're together, they don't come apart unless you really want them to. I use it to do master keys now because it works so well. Joshua Robles. What do you think of a CO2-powered Desert Eagle-type magazine-fed blaster that would shoot half-darts? That sounds fabulous. Do it. Send me one. Ryan Perkins. How feasible would it be to make a direct prime barrel break? And I think it would actually be fairly feasible. Getting a direct plunger barrel break is a whole different story because you have to replace the plungers entirely. But just attaching something to the back of the reverse plunger tube so that you can just pull them back rather than using the lever, that wouldn't be difficult at all. Adam Fazar, what do you think of the idea of an arm-mounted swarm fire, kind of like Mega Man's blaster? That would also be really cool. I've actually seen I've seen a couple, actually. One I saw that was done for somebody who was missing, most of their arm, and so it was an actual prosthetic. And then I've seen ones where you've got your hand in there and there's a trigger that you fire, so it's neat. The swarm fire is a really neat platform, and I want to do stuff with them, which is why I've acquired a couple now, so I should be able to build myself some fun toys using those. William Davis. Does ye like potato salad? No. Barbro Studios. Do you read Harry Potter? I have. I haven't read or watched any of them in a while now, but I've read them all and seen all the movies, so yeah. And finally, Nate44 again. Have you seen the Toys That Made Us Lego episode? What do you think? And either way, what was one of your favorite Lego history facts? Yes, I have. I absolutely enjoyed it. It was fascinating. I didn't realize how bad off Lego had gotten back in 2004. I mean, I knew at the time I wasn't impressed with the stuff they were putting out, but I also didn't have any money, so I couldn't buy it anyway. But my favorite historic Lego fact is that Lego came about. The company was created and flourished and was eventually able to become what it is today because the Danes didn't want to buy toys from the Nazis. And that just pleases me, deep in my soul. Aha! So close. Alright, packages, loot, swag. Let's do this. Alright, we have 2 letters, 4 soft packages, and 3 large packages. So should be pretty good. We will, of course, start with the letters. This one is from a Caden J, it seems. Well, that is a lovely X-Strike drawing. It was a little bit, it goes all the way to the edges. I kind of like that. Mine cuts off. I like, it's got more spikes too. Very cool, very cool. What do I have here? Power Armor Xavier. Patch. Minigun arm. The arms are long so you can put your arms in easily. Oh, I see. Stampede arm. May you be forever modular. Would it look like this? You inspire me to mod. Back. Oh, another X logo. Very cool. Can be gotten at Airsoft Company's Mandalorian helmet, of course. Sweet cape brooch. It would be amazing if somebody 3D printed this. Message for viewers. Make a file, please. If anyone has a big enough printer to print a whole helmet, he already has a model. Very, very cool. I like the power armor with brooch. Suicide jolt. Sweet. Cool. Well, thank you for this. Thank you for the drawings. And yes, if anybody wants to put together a 3D file for that as a brooch, I assume it's meant to be a Mandalorian helmet, that would actually be really cool, and I would print one and put it on my heavy loadout. Very cool. Thank you, Caden. We've got another letter. Dear Captain Xavier, hello, this is the first letter I have sent you, obviously, and it is my delight to say that I am finally out for the summer. Hooray! I have been waiting to send you some fan mail for a long time, but because of school, I was not able to do so. I am happily able to talk to you. I want to let you know that I have subscribed and turned on notifications as well. I have joined late last year. I love your videos, and they are helping me get ready to start modding my own Nerf guns and other toy guns. Thank you, Captain Xavier. Sincerely, Michael. You are most welcome, sir. I hope you have an excellent summer. I've got some big plans for the summer. Going to be doing a lot of travel. WVZ, obviously, Afterworlds. Maybe some more. We will see. There are a couple of potential offers for some things that might involve some travel. So yeah. Good luck. If you have questions, definitely reach out to me. All right, let's take a look at the little packages. We have one little one from Master Toys, which is almost certainly a Sparky Santos number. We have a tiny lady park ranger figure. Police chief? Park ranger? She's got a badge. I like the hat. It's very World War... It's similar to the hat that Sergeant Kyle got from me. World War I style hat. Very detailed. I like how they now print front and back almost on most minifigures, and that they're getting very detailed. And that they have a lot of female minifigures now. That was something that they really lacked in the past, and I think it was to their detriment. Now they have a lot more. You'll see them in town sets and police sets, in system sets, all sorts of places. You have female characters, and it is very, very cool of them. Makes the world more realistic, if nothing else. So yes, whoever sent this, because there's no note, thank you. I assume it's Sparky, but you never know. Very cool. All right, this is from Out of... Well, it comes to me from Out of Darts, but it was actually somebody else who acquired it. I got them something. Hey, Chaylo, Out of Darts was ironically out of darts for green and orange rival ammo, so I sent you yellow instead. Love your channel, man. Well, thank you very much. He has sent me 110 headshot rival rounds, which is very, very nice. I use the orange and the green for specific purposes, but I now have quite a large collection of yellow as well as all sorts of other random rival rounds now that I use for times when I'm not particular about getting the ammo back. So, yes, always good to have more ammo, and Headshot is quality stuff, and I like that you got it from Out of Darts so that you're supporting both of us at once, which is cool. If any of you are wondering how you could support your favorite nerfers, you can always send me rival ammo and get it through Out of Darts so he gets the money and I get the darts. It's lovely. Anyway, yeah, enough of that. Thank you very much. All right, what do we got next? We have something from a Clarence Turner. Oh, yeah. This isn't actually fan mail. This is something I ordered. And it's pinpoint sights. 2 different ones that I didn't previously have. I had one of the modulus ones, but it had the green on it. And this one is, as you can see, mostly orange and black. At least I think there was one that had more green on it. And then the original one, the yellow one, which supposedly has a little damage. Yeah. Apparently it got gnawed upon by a pooch. But it should still work. Hopefully it still works. If not, I can probably fix it. So I have plans for this one specifically. But I need to acquire a blaster that I don't have and that are hard to get a hold of. I'm hoping to do a Stinger Raven build using this. So if any of you has a Stinger Raven that you're willing to part with for money, let me know. Awesome. Very cool. Alright, and the final small package. Oh, good lord. Notes? There were notes? Captain Xavier, here is what I promised to send you for your minigun, Elijah Allman. Well, he has sent me orange rival ammo. I was not expecting that. That is awesome. Thank you very, very much. I am going to be running tier at West vs. Zombies, and I'm going to need a lot of ammo. I have lots of ammo, but obviously it's something like that. I'm not going to be getting an awful lot of it back. And so I very much appreciate anybody who sends me any ammo to feed tier. Very cool. All right. I'm up 220 rounds. That's good. Awesome. All right then. Let's look at the larger package. We have one here from a Tony Snyder. And it sounds like happiness. Oh, man. Oh, good lord. Good lord. There's no note. All right, we have knights and queens and kings and a jester who's juggling, and his juggling things have been glued so it actually floats. Sweet. There's actually a whole bunch of guys in here I did not have. I don't think I had any of this particular lion breastplate. And it looks like there's 3 of them in here. That is awesome. Yes, 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 yes. And oh, sweet. A whole bunch of the green dragon guys. Those are what I was really short on. And there's a gob of them in here. As well as a green, angry-looking lady figure. That is super cool. Sweet. This was one of the armies that was way too small, and I wanted to get bigger. And this at least doubled the size of that army, so that is awesome. And we have more of the red dragon guys. Fantastic. That was another one of the armies that was way too small. Oh, and there's another. Sweet. I don't know who she is, but that is a wicked figure. Oh, good lord. It's got the evil wizard guy that went with it. And the horse. Oh, that is a lot of stuff I didn't have. I don't think I had the breastplate. The fancy breastplates, and now there's 2 of them. Absolutely awesome, sir. And finally, there's what appears to be a dragon. And I'm pretty sure I did not have this. I don't think I had this particular dragon. He's a right mess, though. We're going to put him back together. I have a couple of this size dragon. I might have this one, but I'm not entirely sure. And if I did, well, now I've got two of them, and, well, there's nothing in the world wrong with that. Oh, he breathed the fire. But it's attached to his chin. Neat. Super cool. And then I assume this is some manner of siege engine. Alright, well, it looks like it's a battering ram that when you ram, catapults stuff. And it has a shield, which is just nifty! Yeah, I missed this entire era, because it was one of the ones I missed. Oh, that is so many good figures. Good Lord. Okay, well, I'm fairly certain we agreed on something for a trade, but I don't remember what it is, so I will have to look it up. That is awesome. You've more than doubled several of my armies. That is so cool. This army is going to be way bigger. And these ones, like I said, these two have both been doubled just by this, so that is most excellent, sir. Whatever I offered you, you will get it. We will just have to talk. I'll have to Google it, look it up. All right. We have another package. That sounds like happiness. It is... Oh, there's a note. Nope, that's not the note. Where's the note? No, note. I object. Pretty sure this is another one of Sparky Santos's gifts. We have a guy on a raft with some gems, it looks like. Must be some kind of a smuggler with a skunk. There's a Lego skunk. Why are there Lego skunks? That's fantastic. A crate full of gems, a boat, a police, and a polar bear. I mentioned needing bears, so he got me a polar bear. That is pretty cool. Wonder if they make this same figure in non-polar bear colors. Black or brown would be pretty cool, but white is also very, very cool. Kind of an albino, or, you know, be a polar bear. Yeah, because I've got the bear, kind of the guys with the bear shields, so they can have a bear. That is awesome, Sparky! You spoil me, and I love it. And last but certainly not least, we have a large package coming to me from Canada, from Richard Trickett. And I have no idea what this is about. I'm sure I should, but I don't. Oh, look, a note. Fan mail package smacks into the box. Lovely quote from Captain. Open up. Dear Captain, my Captain, 'tis I, the foul-mouthed nerfer of Canada. I know we discussed not sending you the crossbolt that got stolen and returned to me on Facebook, but I couldn't resist. I've also added some other goodies in this package for you. The items are numbered as follows. My old crossbow shell, a baggie, most of the internals. Do what you want with the shell. Cut it up for fuse to another blaster, whatever. A plastic bag of Strong Arm and Maverick spare parts. A different random cylinders that I had lying around. A plastic baggie with some random flywheels in it. I don't know, my friend gave them to me. A cap in your colors. Gummies! And finally, my prized Maverick pistol, which I have dubbed the Bloody Justice. It's had its ARs removed and has a penny mod and a full turret barrel drop mod. So, from one nerfer sending each other random awesomeness to another, you're very awesome. P.S. I do have any extra Vortex discs. That would be great. I really don't. They're hard to get a hold of. The good news is they're re-releasing them, so you can buy them again. All right. He has taped the box strangely. All right. We have whatever that is from. We have a bag of Maverick parts. I will toss it in my bin of Maverick parts. looks similar to the Tommy 20. It might be, which means I might be able to give it to Wallcom as part of that. The Bloody Justice. Oh, that has some heft to it. Is it supposed to rattle? Is that a feature? Oh. There was a piece of something else in there. That is a really pretty paint job. Check that out. The silver, the black, the red. Oh, yeah. That's got a little power to it. I will definitely add this to my Maverick collection of honor. That is very, very pretty. I like the way you accented it. That is very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Random cylinder. Thing. It's got more power than you'd expect. We have the remains of a crossbolt shell. It has been gutted and has hair in it. Well, that's just disturbing. But it is a lovely shell for integrations. We have the random parts from it. A cap in my colors. Sure enough. I feel dirty. It's also full of random hair. I assume you've got a cat? Or a shaggy dog? Authentic, adjustable cap. Well, it is adjustable. Just needs some breaking in. I like it! Thank you! The sticker's coming off. I have mine fried. Alright. Ooh! Oh, okay. That's right, he said it was a drop cylinder mod. What? But the cylinder doesn't come out. I am confused. What's going on here? Explain yourself. I'm clearly missing something. Anyway. And then we have, here's the last item I forgot to add to the list. Hint, we both love these. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Skittles? Skittles. Smuggled Canadian Skittles. And gummies. Where are the gummies? Oh, random flywheels. On USB? Why are these flywheels on USB? Oh, that's the battery that's on USB. Fascinating. Cool. Random stuff. A rubber band. Lovely. Oh, look at those. Gourmet. Gimme fruits. Apples, pineapples, strawberries, grapes. Those look delicious. I'm definitely trying those later today. All right. Well, this has been an absolutely magnificent haul. Very, very cool stuff. Lego, parts, gummies, blasters, hats, ammunition. You people are awesome. You spoil me utterly, and it makes me happy. All right. Well, hopefully I will get all of the videos filmed for the times that I'm going to be gone, because I'm going to be gone on 2 Fridays and 2 Mondays. So hopefully I'll get everything filmed beforehand and get it all uploaded and scheduled so it'll still come out on time for y'all whilst I am out gallivanting about hunting zombies. And being hunted by zombies should be a lot of fun. If not, well, such is life. Yeah, so as always, thank you so much for all this stuff. At least some of you I know I owe stuff to in exchange. Others, you guys are just awesome and feel like spoiling me, which is cool. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much, and thank you all for watching.